What's up, YouTube? This is Bailey or DeuceDimples. It is July 31st, and this week's update is about how I'm healing and probably other randomness. So, uh, Friday I attempted to do spin, and I was able to put my hands on the handlebars in position one, but sitting very upright. But that was still very uncomfortable. So what ended up happening for that spin class, I was on the bike for probably 20 minutes, and I spent a good deal of time only holding with my right hand. I had my left arm towards my body because I was experiencing some pain in my shoulder and whatnot. However, come Tuesday, which was yesterday, I actually went to spin class again, and this time around I raised my handlebars a little bit more so that I wasn't having to lean over as much. So that helped with the discomfort, but I also found that I wasn't as uncomfortable as I was that Friday. So when it came to getting out of the saddle, which is position two, which is just your hands like this, but standing up, and when it came to going to position three, which is more of a leaning over, with your butt just barely, like hardly, like just right, like hovering over the seat, just barely touching it. But I was able to do that with no problem. However, I did find that when I was transitioning into the different positions, that I needed to use my right because it could take more of the weight. But this is good, yay, because that shows that I'm having progression and there's healing, and for me to not be in pain for those positions is awesome. And I can also now do this. Ow, that hurt a little bit. But before, I wasn't able to do that at all, even though that still really hurt. But I'm not having as much aching and stuff afterward. The doctor did prescribe some anti-inflammatories for me in case like I was doing a lot of movement and it got inflamed, and that basically would help with the pain and stuff like that. So that's good. Definitely trying to get back into the consistent schedule in the gym. I don't know, I just kind of just been dragging, just I guess because I haven't been able to ride. So just trying to get a decent schedule back together. I was going to ride today, but that didn't happen due to some weather, and so I had some different plans. Just did something really different. I just had to take just a break since yesterday. I worked out pretty hard, and I did legs and stuff. My legs were sore a little bit more, my glutes and stuff like that. But tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym and work it out a little bit. But this weekend, my friend Kelly, who's in another video that I have up, she's supposed to be planning a ride for about 50 miles. I'm gonna see how I do for that. I don't know. I might try tomorrow morning or Friday to ride, just to see how I do, then to see if I can even do 50. I mean, nothing's wrong with my legs, but it's about whether or not my shoulder can deal with being in that position, being leaned over, and having the weight on it is really what I'm trying to decide if I can do. But I mean, if you don't push yourself, you just won't know. So yeah, there's that. I'm also have a bet going between one of my friends, and it's basically until September 1st, no cookies, cakes, ice creams, and stuff like that, no frozen yogurt. Just to kind of, we both did it to ourselves because we kind of been binging on a lot of snacks and stuff, and it's just trying to help curb that. I know they say cold turkey is bad, but if you haven't had something in like, I believe it was like 14 days or something like that, it tends to break the habit of it. But I still have my sugar cravings every now and again, especially when it's that time of the month, or when it's about to be that time of the month. But I'm holding in strong pretty well, and nobody wants to lose that bet because nobody wants to lose $100. What snacking on chips and stuff, and I'm trying to cut back on that because it's like, okay, you cut back on the sweets and stuff, but if you're still eating other bullshit, then you're not really helping, and you're finding something else to get addicted to. But I'm trying to like make sure if I do snack and it's healthy stuff, and if I do eat sweets, it's like fruit, natural stuff, and raisins are allowed, and they're really sweet. So if I have raisins, that's allowed. It's natural, even though it's been like, you know, somewhat processed, but not really that much. What else? Other diet stuff. I don't really eat fried stuff like that, so that's not too much of a problem. And I try not to buy a bunch of like. I try not to bring like bad stuff into my household, so that way I'm not like eating on it, which is good because I think if you like buy stuff and it's in your kitchen, even though you know you shouldn't be eating it, it's the fact that it's there and you'll eat it. So if you don't buy it, you're just better off because it's decreases the chance of you actually eating it more by not spending your money on it. But I think that's this week's update. I'll probably do another update next week, let you know how I did on the bike this weekend and whatnot. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, you know, whatever, hit me up. You know, Bailey, DeuceDimples. I go by either or. And yeah, have a good week. Peace.